up, Wendy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 800. But before me and my little soldier kitty here get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable little kitty right here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, first off, we have incredible news, and I might do a separate video on this because this is amazing news here. So the Jump Plus editor-in-chief literally just tweeted that he has resigned from Jump Plus so he can focus on Manga Plus. Yeah, he's going to be the Manga Plus editor-in-chief. And what I'm hoping this means is that we might finally get Kingdom simulpubs. Oh my god, I really hope that's what this means and they will have accurate localizations. Oh my god, please, please, Manga Gods, please tell me what this is. That this is what this is. Oh my god, I hope so, I hope so, I hope so. Please, God. Please, gods. But anyways, last chapter was incredible because we had the reunion. And not only that, with Saika, there's favors that are happening there too, that are due. Or that is going to definitely bite Roboku in the ass. Oh yes, it will. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And God, this cover, this color is so pretty. But my god, we're at chapter 800. We're at chapter 8 of Kingdom. Man, it's really hard to believe. Oh my god, it's really hard to believe that we're at chapter 800. And this chapter is titled The Three Pillars. The Shin and Chin castles can each provide 300 soldiers. The Ryu Castle can provide supplies instead of men. The Hin Castle can provide spears and arrows. The Chu Castle can muster 200 soldiers. Without Shuikan, the chief of military affairs, with us, we can't exactly discuss in detail how to move our armies, but in any case, it's clear we should send more soldiers to the front line with Zhao. Preparations are being made in all regions. The Hokuko Castle reports that they can muster 150 men. Didn't the early reports say Hokuko could provide 500? No, we should be grateful to get even 150, for real. Right now, we have to focus on doing all we can. Little by little, we have to gather enough men and supplies to be able to attack Northern Zhao again. Don't you think that's enough? And this is a contender to be the next Chancellor Fukiu. We have to face reality, as painful as it may be. Otherwise, we are doomed to fall into an even greater pit. What do you mean? We understand the situation, but we are just trying to move forward. That's not moving forward. That's just running away from reality. People and money are not limitless. If we combine the battles of Gion and Hango together, we have mobilized 300,000 men and to failed endeavors with absolutely nothing to show for it. We're talking about enough supplies and wages for 300,000 men. The money we lost is more than enough to shake the country's coffers. Not to mention that supplies and wages are not the only thing we spent vast amounts of money on. Exactly. And in this Battle of Hango, most of our soldiers came from the northern lands, with the majority of them not returning. The North's morale is dangerously low. If we don't take strong measures to compensate them, their hearts will surely start to distance from Kin Center. Yeah, that would be a problem. So we have to spend even more money to get things in order? That's just how war works. That is very true. Sometimes you just have to spend. That is a problem. No, Fukio's right. Rishi, to make matters worse, our 3-year alliance with Wei... Oh, that's right. That 3-year alliance with Wei is just about to end. Exactly. Having received the strategic location of Juko to seal the alliance, there's no doubt they have grown stronger. It is quite possible that as soon as the alliance ends, Wei will immediately use Juko as a base to invade us. No, no way! There have also been reports that Chu started preparing to march north. Uh-oh. It's only natural attacking a country that's weak from recent defeats is the very principle of the warring states. So that means that for the time being, we'll have our hands full just defending? Yeah. Even that will prove to be difficult. After all, we are in the aftermath of having just lost 200,000 men. Yeah, that's not good. It's no longer the time to be talking about ideals. We must give up on the massive dream of China's unification and change our objective to something that is more fitting to Qin's reality, such as becoming the leader of an alliance akin to the 5 hegemons of the past. So basically what that is in the spring and autumn period, there have been 5 instances in which a country has led an alliance with others and brought stability to China. Okay. Rishi, you bastard! How dare you say something like that so casually? I'm not saying it casually. I'm obviously as frustrated as you are. Once we unified China, we'd have an unprecedented country ruled by law. Even someone who's grown as cold as I was actually moved by the idea that this dream could come true. But while I may be a legalist, I am also a kin subject and essential figure in its government. It is our duty to realistically assess what this country can and cannot achieve. I understand what he's saying. He's saying you gotta look at, like, you gotta look at the reality of the situation here. Yeah, I dream of, this is a great dream to have, the unification, but before we can even, like, consider what we can do to achieve it, we gotta look at the situation first. And that dream can't be achieved if we're completely destroyed. Yeah, so I understand what he's saying. If we do not, Kim will fall into a state from which it will never recover. See, I know what he's saying. Are you saying that after having come this far, we should just abandon everything? But because of just 2 defeats? It's not just 2 defeats. We were talking about consecutive defeats where we lost a few 100,000 men who were commanded by members of the 6 great generals, the very symbol of our military might. Yeah, and in terms of the symbols, one of those symbols is still alive. Conky died, so that's one thing, but Osen is still alive. Like, it's one thing if Osen was dead. Like, if Osen was dead, I would be like, yeah, you might want to pull out and just stop. But Osen's still alive. And you also have, oh my god, Yotama. You also have Yotama, too. Yotama and Osen are still alive. If one or both of them were dead, too, as well, on top of Conky, like, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, you might want to pull back, but not yet. Shobakan, surely even you who came from a military background can comprehend just what sort of situation is this country is in right now. Wait, to that guy's eyes in the background. Wait, we can't have such an important discussion without the Chancellor of the Right and Chief of Military Affairs, Shuikan, present in the room. Yeah, you kind of need him for this. You're right. In fact, why is Shuikan not here? It's at such an important time, too. Now that you mention it, we haven't seen him at all in a few days. Kayaku, what can Shuikan possibly be doing at such a time? Well, I've tried going to his mansion, but I was refused at the gates. What? To not be able to receive even Kaikodono, did something happen to him? What happened? The path to unification has crumbled? And I am the one to blame. Oh my god, please don't tell me he killed himself. I have lost to Roboku twice for my mistakes. I should rightfully lose my head. I will not allow it. If you're feeling responsible, then make up for it with strategy. At this point, there's no possible strategy anymore. I know there isn't. Creating a path where there is none is what people call a great accomplishment. But bro, Conky was able to do it. He was going to do it. But like, literally, Conky did it. Conky was able to do it. The only reason he lost and he died was because Roboku was a little bitch and didn't fight him one-on-one. But he outsmarted Roboku. He was able to outsmart him. and not just once, multiple times. That's why I'm like, when Seiya's saying this, when this is literally what Conky said too. Remember, Conky said the same thing. He's like, dude, I know we're going into a trap that Roboku set up. We're just gonna go right in there and whoop his ass anyway. But I'm gonna read this again by say, I know there's no possible strategy anymore. I know there isn't. Creating a path where there is none is what people call a great accomplishment. That's what Conky was doing. He literally created a path. He's like, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care if there's a trap. I don't care if it's impossible. We're just gonna go in there and try and beat him anyway. See, I understand. Like, you gotta do. The problem is that he's just thinking about overthinking it. He's like, nah, you can't think like Roboku. That's the thing. You gotta think like Conky and be like an orthodox. That's where you're fucking up. We're trying to achieve something that's not been possible for 500 years. Of course there's no path. You fully understand the situation, but, so you fully understand the situation, but still you will not give up? It was the same thing with Conky. He totally understood the situation, but he still went in there anyway. Giving up is never and will never be a part of my vocabulary. Yeah. We will accomplish this. Shoman-kun, together with you two as my chancellors, we will see it done. Shoei-kun, understood. 3 days. Please allow me that much. All my life I will think of a path that will lead us to our dream. Shoei-kun, I genuinely believe that you are a strategic genius, enough to rival or even surpass Roboku. I'm counting on you. But the other thing is too, Yatama, like, she was able to do it too. She was winning too, her battle. I'm just like, dude, you need the unorthodox. Wait a second, isn't it strange that he will not even meet, Kaiko-dono? How many days has it been since he disappeared? Now that you mention it, it has been quite a few days. My master retreated to his mansion, 6 days ago. 6 days ago? 6 days? Could it be, he wouldn't have taken his own life out of guilt for the consecutive defeats, would he? What? Someone go check on him. Impossible, there are orders to not let anyone in the mansion. But Kaiko-dono... There he is. Chancellor, Shoei-kun, where on earth have you been? Your Highness, could you clear out the room? Here we go. Very well, aside from, Shoei-kun, everyone leaves us. Everyone leave us. Oh, this is gonna be good, this strategy. Understood. So, Shoei-kun, what is the strategy? Wait, before we start, for 6 days, you have fought against the whole, of China to come up with a strategy, and for that I thank you, Shoei-kun. Initially, I planned that after coming up with 100 scenarios, if I still could not find a path to victory, then I would take my own life. For that, I left a blade by my side. I figured there was going to be something like this. And one after the other, all my scenarios ended in ruin. So I extended my hand to the blade. But I stopped. Not because I feared death, but because at that moment I remembered your Highness's words, that I am above Roboku. And if that was enough to stop my hand, then after all that has happened, it would seem that I too still believe that I am better than Roboku. Yeah. But, like, again, that's the thing with Conky. Conky, like, again with Conky didn't need to tell himself that. Conky just knew he was better than Roboku. And he was better than Roboku. Yes, I honestly think you are. I mean, Osa knows you better than Roboku, too. Roboku played a dirty, he had a dirty move, though. He was playing dirty. So, it was a bitch move, there we go. So I have decided not to end my life and once again devoted myself to finding a strategy that can prevail against the whole of China. I don't even know how many hundreds or thousands of scenarios I have thought anymore, but after forcing Kin citizens to spill their blood and die in my thoughts countless times. Go on. Yes, if I could build 3 pillars, tell the chapter, then I believe it is possible for Kin to once again return to the path of unification. What? 3 pillars? 3 military reforms that will revolve around the entire country. Military reforms? Shoei-kun, what is the first? Yes. The first is to bring every single kin citizen into a family registry. What? The genius Shogun has put his life on the line to come with these 3 plans. They are... Woo! But... the thing that bothers me about this whole thing, it's like... have they not received the reports about Yotama, especially from Yotama, like the fact that she was winning her battle, and about like what went down with Konki, about how he was technically winning. About not just technically winning, about how Konki has outsmarted Roboku multiple times. Like, why not just go through those records? That's the thing that bugs me about this whole thing. Like, you would think that after everything, it's like, especially in terms of Roboku, it's like, dude, you know based off of everything in terms of the reports, that Konki has outsmarted this man multiple times. Even up to his death, he was outsmarting this motherfucker. Why wouldn't you go look at what Konki was doing and realize that, oh, him and also Yotama too, they use unorthodox methods. Why am I trying to do traditional methods here? This shit doesn't work. Let's bring in the mountain people especially, and have them work with them to come up with a strategy. That's what I just don't understand. Part of me is like, you might want to bring the Saki clan in on this too. Because the Saki clan too. The Saki clan would be a great one too. Because they would be able to, and Marin too. Like, why not just bring Marin here as well? Well, it's like, I feel like the Saki clan would be, and Marin, like, they would be able to, give them, like, an idea. It's like, dude, the traditional mindset, the traditional military strategies don't work. Why are you still doing that? It's so stupid. Like, with Roboku, you can't do that. Nah. I mean, look at what with Seika. Seika didn't use the traditional shit either. They were a little more unorthodox, and it worked against Osen. It's like, dude, come on. And like, Osen, come on. That bothered me about Osen too. It's like, bro. And it still bothers me that we didn't get like we did with Konki, and how we saw Konki become a general and stuff like that. I still wanted to see Konki, like how he met Osen and stuff like that. Maybe we'll get that when Osen realizes it's like, yeah, maybe I should have done an orthodox method. That really fucking frustrates me. That's the one thing that is frustrating me, or the main things that are frustrating me right now with Kingdom. It's like, come on, just figure it out already. Like, it should be kind of, why not, like, I have to wonder if that scenario is running through his head. You should enlist I'm hoping one of them is enlisting the bandits, like Konki did, because the bandits would know. You can't just use traditional strategy. I think the only one that I would say the unorthodox methods wouldn't work is Chu. Chu is a wild card. They are definitely a wild card. They're a little bit more on the savage side of things. So it's like, yeah, the Konki method would not work on Chu. But like obviously with Roboku, and that's where I think the Seika are going to come through on that, obviously. With Chu, you got Chu. I really hope we get to see Yotama fight Chu. I need to see that now that I'm thinking about it. I need to see her fight Karen so bad. Oh my god, that will be amazing. Just thinking about it more. Oh my god, we all know that is going to happen, and when that does, it will be so sick. Oh yeah, Yotama versus Karen. You know that is coming. That is definitely coming at some point. But with Wei, though, Wei is more on the traditional side of things in terms of like military, in terms of battle style. So it's like Wei you can get away with a more of an unorthodox style of battle, but Chu, no, Chu is more of like a mountain tribe kind of thing. You gotta use a little bit more savagery, so to speak. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys thought of this chapter. Are you guys like me where it's kind of frustrating? It's like, no, did you not like? You have to remember everything. Like you, I better see that I see the Conky's military strategy come into play, but also like, do you like that Say's words are kind of reminiscent? I hope you guys are seeing how Say's words are very similar to like what Conky said to Shin. It really just is making me think of that in particular. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. You remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. A few ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.